Getting ready to head out on spring break. It is our last day. We're making reading plans. We're getting excited. We're building book stacks. I'm going to share with you the books that my fifth graders are currently reading, the book that they will be starting spring break, hopefully reading and falling even deeper in love with story. We're going to kick it off with Gordon Corman's latest book, Old School. It's about a young boy who is being raised by, I believe it's his grandmother, in a nursing home. It's like he lives in a nursing home. So he's obviously got this old soul feel to him because that's the life that he knows. Apparently the truancy people come in and he's got to start going through like a normal school, as you can imagine, but quite an adjustment. This kid has been reading every single Gordon Corman book. He just finished Slacker. He's read Linked. He's read Restart, a giant Gordon Corman fan. I told him he has to finish this on spring break because I want to start this book as soon as spring break ends. Bad Guys, so popular. I would say it's like even more popular than Dog Man in my classroom. Kids cannot get enough of Bad Guys. Dragon Slayer, Wings of Fire. One of the, I think it's like a kind of a sub-series to the Wings of Fire series. Big Wings of Fire fan here. Road to After, one of the best novel in verse books that come out the last handful of years. This girl's home life is rough. Dad is very abusive, controlling, intense. Kids who read this book cannot get enough of it. They cannot stop turning pages. And almost everyone who reads this book wants someone else to read it. And you know that's a sign of a good book. When someone starts reading it, it gets passed around and around and around. And this reader is obsessed with Taylor Swift. Is that fun? All these Taylor Swift books. I am so excited to share that. Alan Gratz has been wildly popular for years, all across classrooms, all across the planet. And he's been popular in my class, but not like this year, not like with this reader right here. He is reading everything, Alan Gratz, every single book he is devouring, cannot get enough of it. It's fun for me to experience firsthand the craze that is an Alan Gratz fan. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Gordon Corman, maybe the most popular author in my class this year. Most popular middle grade novelist, probably, absolutely. It is without a doubt Gordon Corman. The kids are just passing his books around. They're reading it. They're reading different titles. I mean, he's got over 100 books, so you can see. Jokes. Can we ever get enough jokes? You want to hear one? Not knock knock joke doesn't work well when it's just me. How do you measure a dog's temperature? In pedigrees. Sharon Creech, her book, Saving Winslow. I don't think it's Finding Winslow. Saving Winslow has got a lot of kids to read other Sharon Creech books, which is really exciting. That Winslow book, holy smokes. And of course, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Wouldn't be a classroom without Diary of a Wimpy Kid reader. So much love for him. I just saw he just announced the next book Jeff Kinney did, Party Pooper. Holy smokes, this fall it's going to be off the chain. We have our first reader in my class of The Trouble with Heroes. I am so excited for this new novel in verse, Kate Messner's first middle grade book in a handful of years, a book about a boy who gets in trouble for defacing a tombstone in a cemetery. And his dad was actually a big 9/11 hero. He's just really been struggling. Make some bad choices. Come to find out the person whose tombstone he defaced, she was a 46er climbing all of the peaks in the Adirondacks, and her daughter gets the judge to, instead of like sending this boy away for a while, he has to hike all of these mountains over the course of a summer. Fascinating book. What he learns along the way is absolutely captivating. And another Kate Messner reader, History Smatches. We study a lot of American history in fifth grade, and these books are a great tool for kids to get a little more information, get a little more accurate information. So excited to see a kid digging into that. And the new Earth Day book in that series just came out. We, of course, have a Dog Man reader. Not as many right now, but of course we have a Dog Man reader. Wild Robot Escapes. We started the year reading aloud The Wild Robot, and a bunch of kids have kind of continued in the series. I think this is my favorite book in the series. If you've read all the Wild Robots, let me know in the comments, what is your favorite book in the series? This one for me, the two kids that he meets. Oh, absolutely love this one. And I don't know this book, but a girl is reading, I haven't read it, The Wolf's Curse, which she checked out from our school library. Is that exciting? A couple of weeks ago, one of my fifth graders gave an amazing book talk about Invisible Isabel, and it made me want to read the book again. And I'm excited to say that this novel in verse is now being read by another student. The power of book talks, the power of books being recommended by classmates is alive and well in this class. Another kid reading The Wild Robot Escapes. Let's go. Yeah, so I have one copy, and then the other copy is from our school library. We've had a kid working his way through Aaron Soderbergh Downing's amazing When Life Gives You Lemons, Make Peach Pie book. This was a really fun book. Dragon Masters. A lot of these kids have read these books over the years. Excited to see a kid reading it. And then Shell has really taken over this year. The kids have just been devouring them, sharing them, poring over them together. Brings me so much joy that they're still reading these. That I sat in this school like 35 years ago and were reading these same poems and laughing with my friends, and now they're doing the same with their friends. I mean, is there anything better than that? I don't know. Probably not. Last group here, a Gordon Corman reader. A lot of my kids, probably the 3 or 4 that I talked about, are listening to the books while they are reading along, and which is great because they get a chance. Some of the kids through this are able to stick with books a little bit better. They're able to finish books that maybe they would struggle with on their own. They're loving it. They're falling in love with books. And my kids that are listening, like they're reading, if we want to talk about scores and all that assessment stuff, they're just skyrocketing. The amount of reading that they're doing compared to in years past because of that scaffold is just absolutely through the roof. All right, the YouTuber graphic novel, popular, man. They watch these YouTube people. They get all into that. That's fun. Otter, Catherine Applegate, alive and well. Her books rocking and rolling throughout my classroom. Brings me so much joy that kids get a chance to meet such amazing characters through her stories. Dork Diaries has had a bit of a resurgence. One of my readers sits over here, read the entire series, and it's fun to see her friends now starting to read it. Brings me joy. And one of the best graphic novels of 2025, Speechless. Amazing. This girl, she's headed to middle school, and she's excited for a fresh start. Elementary didn't end so well. She stopped being able to speak in school. Just couldn't do it, can speak at home, but hasn't said a word in school in a very long time. And she's looking forward to this fresh start, hoping that things will be different. Day one comes, doesn't go well. Fascinating book, beautiful book, brilliant book. Aaron is has spent time as a classroom teacher, and you can tell in the great books that he writes, he really gets school. Mr. Wolf's class, he's also created. So I hope you found something great to share with the readers that you serve or to add to your to-read list. There's so many great books. I hope that they get a chance to read on break. I'm excited to read on break. Holy smokes, we're so close. Have a great day, everyone. Happy reading.